Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to the video. Now, in this video, I am going to be taking a look at Cephalops. Now, actually, give me like 1 second because I want to do something. And I am back. Okay, I kind of reconfigured the set to something that I wanted it to be, so if it looks different, that is why. Now, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at Cephalops. Now, I'm going to be using this move, Hypnotize, Soul Drain, Tsunami, and Ice Track, because I'm using an SA one, and when you use SA, you gotta use Hypnotize. Now, I think that a secret ability, Cephalops, is really good, and it's going to be a big, I would say kind of a nerf to Cephalops, now that it is, gonna get Hypnotize nerf, but this can make it more, like, quote-unquote viable to get some more chip damage on things, like you use it on the stall team, because when things are put to sleep and are forced in, you could swap in your Cephalops, per se, on, like, a Metronet's Dark Surge if you hypnotize something and you couldn't live another Dark Surge or such, and then you just swap it in, and then you're gonna get your chip, or you can't even have Metronet go to sleep. Why did I say that? Anyway, that's just an example. But here's the TP spread: 200 HP, 12 energy, 36 melee defense, 200 range attack, and 52 range defense. Now, the 12 energy, so we get to 260. With my head when I did that. I don't really know how to calculate Cephalops very well, but this is kind of so we can tank pretty much any hit, and then hit something back. And because of our water and dark coverage, plant types can't come in to try to attack us, because if we're at enough health, we can do some decent damage. Now, you could run Drain Orb on this if you wanted more health back, because we do lack recovery, so I might do experiments with that. But yeah, anyway, let's get to the first battle. Alright, here we go, into the first battle. Now let's see. I do like this battle, mostly because Nightmarish is really good here. Because depending if they're using like a Vesp set, we should be able to outspeed it. And Protagon is outrageously good here. We just need to get rid of that Audacio, so we can bring the Festifer for that. And we're gonna swap this in versus that Metronet pretty much every time. And hopefully you can't get up too many of its stats, because that really suck. We're gonna probably bring Nolan, maybe a little bit for the Metronet, because Metronet is terrifying. It's very scary to go up against. Most likely, this is definitely the team we're probably going to bring. Very worried about the Vesp, but we do have the Cephalops of the Vesp, so we're not actually too worried. And if we get Cephalops being one of the best leads in the game, and I'm pretty sure we outspeed Swolder here. Let's see. If I go to the damage calc, I go to Swolder. Swolder is 65 and we have 52, so we're not going to be able to outspeed this thing. So we do resist bug, so we're going to swap it into Nightmarish, because we have decent melee defense investment, so we shouldn't take too much damage from this. He's going to poison. Alright, well that's unfortunate, because we don't have quick recovery, but this does mean we can get a free Gamma Pulse off. Now he's going to probably expect Air Whip or Air Blade, and he's not going to keep it in, so I'm just going to put Gamma Pulse. The thing I love about Nightmarish is that it does also threaten plant types. Even if they come into Wallet, it can just type or such. And I'm very happy to click Gamma Pulse. That's going to be a lot of damage on that Aeropile. Yep, half health. Now, it's Thunderstrike or Dark Surge is not going to do a lot of damage to us, but it does mean that we can go to Vanilla, so that's what we're going to do. Swolder, since it used Poison, I can probably assume it's sluggish, so if Swolder was sluggish, we still underspeed it by a little bit. Now here I'm going to expect they're gonna go into Swolder, so I'm gonna double into Nightmarish. So no one's gonna keep an Aeropygo in versus a Vanolan, it just walls it out completely. So I'm gonna hope they go back into Swolder. And they actually into Vesp, so that's actually really good on me. Now my Gamma Pulse is free again. Now, depending if this Vesp is a certain speed, we should outspeed it. I might change Nightmarish's speed, not be as defensive, and give it probably max speed. I'm probably going to do that after this, and just chunk the rest in the melee defense, because I do want it to have max speed and make it be as fast as possible. Because if I die to the slap down here, it's going to be unfortunate, because swap out. He's going to go to Audacio. This means I get to go into Festifer and click Ice Hammer, and his team so far is Swolder, Vesperatu, Aeropygo, and Audacio. Look at that damage, even though I just think that's insane. I just think Nightmarish is, like, very solid. Even now, like, I don't know. I think it's very solid. And once it gets that buff, that's gonna be even more damage. Alright, now I can very easily click Icicle Traps here to wear down the Loomian's about to come in. Or I can click Earthquake because I'm worried about the Arapago coming in, and we can probably KO the Arapago with Earthquake. I'm not entirely sure. But I think what I'm going to do is click Ice Hammer here. Although chip damage would be very helpful versus the Odasho, but we do wall it out with Festifer, so we just keep Festifer alive. And if that Vesperatu does come in, we do have the Cephalops, so we're just going to go that. So we're looking really good versus this guy's team. We're keeping everything that we have pretty healthy. And Vesperatu does come in, which is something that I wasn't worried for. But I'll click on my Ice Hammer and get about, yeah, it's going to be half its health. That means I just go into Cephalops. He's either going to click Slapdown or something. Now that I'm in with Cephalops, I can click either Soul Drain or Tsunami. It's really my choice. But I'm actually going to go for the Hypnotize if the Swolder does indeed come in. Because if the Swolder comes in, I can get Hypnotized and Icicle Trap, which will be very helpful. So I'm going to go for my Hypnotize. And since we wall out the Vesperatu pretty well, so I'm going to expect Swolder. That actually really, that works too, honestly. We're going to get the chip damage that we want. Hypnotize. He's going to avoid it, which is unfortunate, and that is a lot of energy gone, but we're going to try to click it again. Hope that we get it off, because if we had gotten that off, we would have another extra turn versus the Sodasho instead of us getting we would have been able to click, like, Tsunami, and it's unfortunate that this happened. Because when a Loomian swaps in, that's not, if you swap in a Loomian versus Hypnotize, that's actually not the first turn of Hypnotize used. You go to the Arapago. Okay, that's not too bad. He's actually going to avoid it again, which is very unfortunate. So, I'm going to go into Vanilla. Then I'm going to probably click, actually, I'm not sure, because he's Thunderstrike or Tsunami here, predicting Tsunami would be a good play. Because he can't get any statuses on me, mostly because only Thunderstrike would. Now I'm going to assume Odasho is going to come in, that or Vesperatu. Now if Vesperatu comes in, that'd be unfortunate, and I do not want the Vesperatu to come in for free. So I'm going to double into Alvin, and I'm trying to think actually. I think Nightmarish might actually be a better bet here. To double into, and he actually stayed in, which is unfortunate. Click Dark Surge. He probably expected the Festifer to come in. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So Nightmarish is definitely dead here. I did not want that to happen. But yeah, Nightmarish can take quite a few hits. Alright, now Arapago has like practically no energy, and now this is actually really good for us. Because now we just play this game, because we can go into Festifer, and he's going to be forced to click Dark Surge, and we can just go into Cephalops, and then we can click Hypnotize, basically for free. So yeah, we're going to go into the Cephalops. Now, if we can get rid of that Odasho, which is already chipped down by quite a little bit, and it shouldn't get too much health back from that Sap Plant that's going to throw at us if we keep swapping in the Festifer. But after the swap into the Festifer, he's going to know that the so I'm probably going to expect Dark Surge. If you go in for a Thunderstrike, that would be unfortunate, but we're just going to Soul Drain our health back. He's going to Dark Surge, so that's exactly what happened. Now I'm going to hopefully get my Hypnotize off. You know what I wish? Is that it would, if you swap something in versus a flinching move, it would say that it would have flinched. I would love to see that. So why are you swapping that out? Goes into Swolder. Hopefully we can actually hit our Hypnotize this time. There we go. Finally. Now Swolder's gonna be having a Nightmare, which is really good for us. So now we're going Icicle Trap. Frost Beam, we would definitely click it. I might replace Tsunami for Frost Beam, because if we're looking at this realistically, the only fire type that would be threatening to us would be an Eruptodon. Even then, we could just Soul Drain its damage back, and we'd probably either 2-hit KO or 3-hit KO it. But even then, its Fire Breath would probably not be enough to 3-hit KO it to get our health back. So, honestly, probably a better bet to use Frost Beam with this set. Josh comes in, and we went for the Icicle Trap, and he probably knew we went for Icicle Trap. And I'm gonna follow Sleep Clause, and since I know I'm actually just gonna click Ice Hammer pretty much here because it's completely free. Because that Arapago, nothing he has wants to swap in, but into his Vesperatu, we have to go into Cephalops, and fortunate if that does indeed happen. Pestilence, that's fine too. Yeah, that's fine if he does that. I don't really mind if he does that. Because we're going to be able to Ice Hammer and kill the... Yeah, so this guy's pretty much getting into my head about what to do. And he's just going to dodge to waste my energy. So he does not have Provoke. Now, I'm just going to click Ice Hammer again. And if he goes in Arapago, and it lives along with the Icicle Traps and such, that'd be very nice. I thought about waiting there and predicting that he might have dodge or something, or like he would swap, but I think it's fine if we just come in on it later, and if he tries to get Pestilence damage, it'll be very simple. Okay, so either he's going to go to Arapago, I'm going to expect, yeah, Arapago's going to come in, pretty obviously. If it tanks this Ice Hammer, we can rest, which would be actually very good if it tanked it. That's very, very good that it tanked that. So this gives us a free rest or a rejuvenate, and we're at a decent amount of health where we can still fight the Odasho. So we're just going to rest. And then we're going to go into... We actually cannot go into Venolin here, which is unfortunate. So we're going to... He's going to either Dark Surge or something, or Thunderstrike, predicting the Cephalops to come in on the Dark Surge. So we're kind of forced to go into Vanilla. So that's what we're going to do. Probably went for the Thunderstrike, predicting the Cephalops. Yeah, I wanted to go into Protagon, but I had a feeling he would overthink. Okay. Now, I'm going to... I could double into Alvin, but I feel like that's a little bit risky, considering what he's been doing. And I'm just going to click Mud Spatter. And that's... Okay, the Arapago's down, which is good. Yeah, I want to double into the Alvin. But if we're looking at this realistically, we should be able to kill the Odasho with Alvin. If Alvin got freaking provoked, that'd be so cool. It'd be so awesome if he got provoked. Okay. Cephalops has been doing pretty good work getting his Icicle Traps up, meaning the Odasho is going to take way too much chip damage, and the Vesperatu cannot come in because then I can just go into Cephalops. And if I go into Cephalops, his Swolder's asleep and he's going to take a lot of chip damage. He shouldn't wake up, and we should get more chip damage with Nightmarish. Meaning that we can probably just click a Rest or a Soul Drain. Although he has things that resist dark, because he seems to be very paranoid about Cephalops. We're really worried about his fifth Loomian, because we do not actually know what it is. He has not swapped it in yet. It's either he's kind of stuck, because if he goes into Vesperatu, I just go into Cephalops completely for free. And if he doubles into Odasho or Swolder, it's very simple for me to just either Tsunami, or I wait. Because it's very simple for me to do that, and he knows that. So, now if he doubles here, that's honestly completely fine with me, or if he clicks Revival, that is completely fine with me. I can rest next turn then. I'm completely fine if he... I'm gonna go for Phantom Slash. Okay. Well, I do want some of my health back, but if we look at this, it's pretty much not even worth it at this point. So, I'm just going... Click Tsunami, probably on the Odasho that's going to come in. Or he's going to kill his... He's not going to kill his Vesperatu. Okay. Tsunami, that's really good damage. Okay, and I'm just going to rest. Now he's going to click Revival, or Phantom Slash again. Okay. I'm not going to die to the next Phantom Slash, because rest lowers your defenses. Yeah, he thinks I'm going to die to it, but since rest lowers your defenses, we're fine. So that basically just means he guaranteed the win with Venolin if we can get one Mud Spatter off on that Swolder. If we get one Mud Spatter off on that Swolder, we can 1v1 it. If it does not 2-hit KO us, because if it 2-hit KOs us, we're going to lose. But because of the Swolder's low energy stat, which I'm pretty sure it is 70, yeah, it cannot use 2 new Parasitize, it should be able to stall out its energy. I had a feeling his last Loomian was Zulong, and pretty much from here, Cephalops is completely useless. So we are just going to Soul Drain, and he pretty much just gave us the win here because he killed his Vesperatu, which is his only answer to the Vesper, which is not really a good answer. I go into Vesper here and I click Ice Hammer very freely here. Alvin was probably a mistake. I probably could have brought Theo, do more damage on all of the other guys. So I'm just going to Ice Hammer. This should KO, no matter what, because I'm pretty sure with a Chip Zulong it KOs. Pretty sure. Yeah, it does. It was that. I'm not sure if that actually mattered. I'm not entirely sure. Let me actually go to that. Festifer. Brawny. 200. Ice Essence. Ice Hammer. I'm going to assume it has no melee defense. It might have actually mattered. Probably actually mattered. So yeah, Festifer pretty much cleans here. Because of the sleep and the Odasho underspeeding us, we're gonna KO that. There's no possible way. And if he went for Parrot, we would have been dead and it would have been much more of an interesting battle. But yeah, even then, yeah, it's pretty much over. If he does not wake up here, then the Cephalops is still helping. No, that's waking up. Yeah, that's waking up. Yeah, that's guaranteed waking up. Cephalops is still helping us beyond the grave because now, even though we went for Parasitize, I could have gone into Alvin and then clicked Deja Vu, which I really could have done that, but I'm actually not entirely sure because he can go for Mega Punch. It's not going to KO me. It will not KO me because it's not stab boosted. Alright, so we're going to range attack and we're just going to go for a Dart Burst. So I think Loomian Legacy got a bug update today because I was looking at it and apparently it did get updated. So yeah, that is a very clever Swolder, I'm pretty sure. Because Mega Punch is not going to KO us. Yeah, it was not KOing us, not even from the start. That's going to be a GG. Let's go. Use that Sagar Mantis. That was a fun battle. That was really fun. Alright, I'm going to get into the next battle. Alright, here we go, into the next battle. Now, there's a lot of people that were asking that I hate this team. I fought this team yesterday, didn't I? I know this guy. I fought this guy's team yesterday. Oh, I hate this team. But if anyone can win against this team, we just kill that Hunter. Get that Hunter low enough, we can pretty much win. Icicle Traps is going to be insurmountably incredible versus this Terraclaw. But if the Terraclaw swaps in, we have no swaps in. We have no swap-ins against the Terraclaw. Besides our Nightmare, even then its Mega Chomp's going to hit us way too hard. And there's really no reason to bring you. Pretty much, Vespark 2 Slapdown is going to be very powerful here, except against that Obsy. And if we do not, actually we have Nightmare, so we should be good to go against that Obsy, unless it has Earthquake. If it has Earthquake, then we can wall it out with Nightmare, and we should be able to do way too much damage. That's very good. Not very, very good, but it's pretty good. Because it's going to go for Thunder Strike. It's going to do about half our health. But I can go for my Hypnotize. Hopefully it hits. That's what we're hoping for. Okay. God. One time I wanted you to do something. And you failed me. Okay, it's fine. We'll just click Soul Drain later. Now, I'm gonna click Adaptive, because it's probably going to expect Mud Spatter. And if it is Terraclaw, then this is gonna be very, very good for us, because we bypass its ability. It's actually Obsy. So that's actually gonna be a lot of damage with the Obsy. Now, if it has Earthquake, that'd be the most unfortunate thing. And we did Poison, which is amazing. Perfect. Now, I'm thinking that we can win with Nightmare. Now, depending if it's an Earthquake, Primal Slash, Mega Chomp. Doesn't Obsy have Raging Tackle? Sure it does. Okay, so it's Primal Earthquake. Now, if Terraclaw comes in, I want as much chips as I can get. And I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure Air would be stronger. But Game Impulse is such a fun one. I'm just going to Game Impulse. He might actually just go into Metatoad straight up. Going to Terraclaw, I did expect that. Alright, that's still decent damage. That's still decent damage. We don't have any swaps in versus the Terraclaw, which is the most unfortunate thing. Yeah, we have no swaps in. We have no swap-ins versus it, so we're just hopefully we get some crits and some flinches with this Air Whip. A crit and a flinch. He might actually lose to the 9. I'm gonna catch me Deja Vu, actually. I have an idea. I swapped. Probably going to Protagon. You're gonna swap back into Terraclaw, predicting Venolan. And we know I have Deja Vu, which is unfortunate. I probably could just click Gamma Pulse there. Probably would have been my better option, but I'm just gonna go into Venolan. Now, if he goes back into okay, he does not go back into Terraclaw, which is good. Now, I can just click Adaptive again, on the Obsi. If he goes into his Terraclaw, then he's either gonna lose it, or he's gonna take way too much damage, and you just don't want to take either of those things. He's actually gonna wait, which is perfect. That's chipping your Protagon. I'm just gonna click Adaptive again, expecting the Obsi to come in. Obsi does outspeed me, which is unfortunate. He's probably going to expect Nightmare coming in against the Earthquake, so I can click Adaptive probably again, and looking at my health, I should be able to tank the Obsi Earthquake. But from there, the Terraclaw comes in, but I will actually outspeed the Terraclaw, meaning I can get my Rejuvenate up, but it will hit me with Parasitize, so I'll have to be forced to go back to Nightmare. That's perfect. I wanted to do that, so I very much thank you. You should not. That's not how you play Protagon. You never would do that for the Protagon. I played Protagon ever since December, I think. What is it? It was like December 14th or like 28th. I know exactly how to play Protagon. Literally has never left my team. Unless it was for a theme team or such. I keep getting pings in my server. It is so annoying. At least this one's a league. Terraclaw comes in. I don't know how much I just hit it for. Oh no, I think he swapped it in. So no, he didn't. He swapped out. Now I'm gonna go into Nime on the Parasitize, and I'm gonna click Peace. I shouldn't take too much damage from this. No, I take nothing. It's very clever. Click Gamma Pulse. Now, I'm not sure if he brought his Metatoad. If he did, okay. I'm not actually too upset. It's Cyclone Slam. Okay, so it is Cyclone Slam. Even then, I don't take too much damage from that. Now, I can Peace and then Air Whip, but I'm probably just gonna Air Whip. And if he goes into Protagon, I go into Venolan, but then if he doubles, then I can click Adaptive twice, which might be able to knock this thing out. Unless, problem is with the very clever, it's hard to take down that Terraclaw. So I'm trying to chip it down as much as I can. I feel like Terraclaw is just, it's strong, man. Thunder comes in. Okay. I don't have any interest for that besides Theo. So Theo got a clutch here. Theo has to outspeed, not get critted, not get flinched, and hit his Mega Punch without him swapping. I'm gonna die. Okay. Please tell me I brought something faster than Hunter. I'm gonna die. I don't think he's gonna keep Hunter in. Even then, I threaten Spirit types that want to come in to be immune to Mega Punch, so he does not want to swap the Spirit type either. Because Durogo is a very good Spirit type counter. He basically has no choice here but to either sack Protagon and then go to Terra and then Parasitize, because he knows. Please flinch. Theo, I need you to flinch. That is. Hey! Let's go. I'm using Barbs. Easy. Perfect. Now that kind of forces out his Gobidemic. Mega Punch. And I outsped again. Whew! On the speed time! Okay. He's forced to go to Gobidemic here, and then I get to go into Venolan completely for free. Adaptive. he did indeed bring Gobodemic. If not, he goes to Protogon. I don't think he would bring Gobodemic team, because I do have Venolan and Nightmare, which he does not want to do that. Now, no, we couldn't take down the Terraclaw. Because Protogon, I'm actually going to keep Theo alive, because I really do not want that, I don't want that, what's his face? I don't mind if this Protogon swaps out into Terraclaw. I will then click, adapt it twice. Not sure what he's waiting for to bring out. Maybe he's Infernix, but now that his, Thunder is dead, that's a really big lift off of my shoulders. Protogon can die. That's completely fine. Now, it's an interesting situation I'm in. Because I know he has Obsea and Terraclaw, but his last Loomian is what really matters. Because of my Barbs, he cannot stall me out, and he has Mysterious Dust on the Obsea. So I can 1v1 that Obsea if I get one Mud Spatter and then a Charade. If I have to Mud Spatter, then I Rejuvenate, then I would Charade. He's gonna swap. Okay, so we pretty much we have to play it right. Play Venolan wrong, we lose this game. It always seems to come down to my Venolan, I swear. So I'm going to Charade. Now, if he goes for Phoenix Flame, I'm not sure if he would. Okay. Okay. I'm not entirely sure if I can go Mud Spatter to kill his Infernix. I think I'm fine. I thought my Nightmare was actually dead, so we actually win with Nightmare instead. But I can knock out this Infernix. I'm gonna Rejuvenate, actually. Yeah, he's gonna stand. He's gonna peek. Very bad. I should have probably Mud Spattered once to try to get speed control, but even then I don't think a -1 outspeed. I want to remake my Vanilla and give it a little bit of speed to try to outspeed some certain things. And he's gonna Phoenix Flame. Well, this gives me 2 Mud Spatters, which is good. And he is at -1. Remember that, he is at -1. I'm pretty sure this is the 3-hit KO anyway. You should not fight an Infernix. You should not fight of it. Why would you rest? You gotta wait there, man. Never rest like that. That was a very bad choice by you. Now I can KO you. I outspeed you. -2, I guarantee I outspeed you. This is 30, this is 35. Okay, we do not have enough to use our, It might actually be worth it for us to wait and go for Mud Spatter, just so then the Terraclaw... We do have the Nightmare, though. I'm gonna Mud Spatter. Yeah, we have an Nightmare, so I'll swap that in versus the Terraclaw. That or I go for a Charade. Even then, I was looking at it, the Parasitites did not do that much damage. And that means he has Obsea and Terraclaw left, so if we can kill the Terraclaw, Nightmare can win. And so far from here, if we get one piece of mind up, we should be able to take down the Terraclaw with relative ease. He's gonna go to Obsea, actually, which might be a misplay by him. That already goes for a Power Focus. Now, if it goes for Power Focus, that'd be unfortunate, but we can go to the Nightmare very freely here. And Vesperatu, there was no reason for it besides trying to, like, chip something. So, I can actually go into you, because I don't... Actually, I'm trying to showcase it, so of course I'm going to bring it. But I have an idea. Primal Slash. I do not speed it. I can try to trap this up. Might not kill me. It's gonna kill me. Well, now I pretty much either Peace of Mind. No, I gotta wait here, which is unfortunate. Actually, I can Deja Vu. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully he stays in. Because if he stays in, he knows that Obsea's a liability. And he knows his Terraclaw cannot kill my Nightmare. Because that is from 1 Parasitize and 2 Cyclone Slams. I can wait and then swap into something to deal damage like Theo, who can Mega Punch it, and he doesn't get too much health back from Parasitize, and we can Air Whip it. Perfect. So now I get to rest completely for free. And he's not going to go into Terra Claw, so we win. Nightmare. I start stacking my Peace of Minds now. And I'm just going to spam Gamma Pulse from here. If he goes into Terra Claw, it's already too late. Now I just spam Gamma Pulse. Nightmare's a decent Obsy check, I'd say. Now, its attacks can't actually do too much to us, but we're not going to risk the fact he might be hiding Mega Chomp. So we're just going to click Gamma Pulse. We're not gonna risk the fact that he might have Mega Chomp up there. A 3 attacks of Obsidian. Not risk. I haven't battled an Obsidian in a while, but a while to beat. Comes to Terra Claw, and he's going to die to poison. He can't do anything. His health amulet is going to keep him at the health that he will be at. So, the health that he's at after this Air Whip. Well, yeah, we're good. Parasite's not going to do very much to me. Not at all. Yeah, not at all. He's only doing 30 damage. Even then, his health amulet's going to do that. Poison's going to bring him down to about here. And that's a GG. The Air Whip crit was actually really good. Wait. Oh, didn't lose it. I thought that was his last Loomian. I really did. Thought it was his last Loomian. No, you're not killing Nime. I don't care. You're not doing anything to Nightmare. Use Ragoon more. Ragoon's not good for Nightmare though. Might change the Nightmare set from being less melee defensive to live. Little OP Loomian's ability. Well, I just started using Nightmare, which I plan on using it for a very long time. Nightmare is really fun. You're not killing my Nightmare. Nightmare has done way too much just to die now. Nightmare's done way too much. Way too much to lose now. I'm sorry, Stormzy. I don't have enough time. I wanted to battle you, but you did comp, and I couldn't do comp. I'm really sorry. If you're watching this, we can battle another time, but I cannot right now. I have to go because I actually have a pretty big announcement. Actually, not sure how many of you are gonna stay for the end, but probably after this video is posted, I'm gonna make probably an update video explaining a few things. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope you did enjoy. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.